Mind-boggling discovery, the incredible ancient megaliths of the Ural Mountains. The mind-boggling ancient megaliths of the Ural Mountains remain a profound mystery for archaeologists who still know nothing about the ancient civilization that erected them thousands of years ago. A photograph taken inside Megalith 1, at Ural Island in the Ural region. There are hundreds if not thousands of ancient sites around the globe that have been assessed and studied in great detail by researchers. While most of us are very familiar with ancient sites in Peru, Bolivia, Mexico, Brazil and Africa, little attention has been paid to the numerous ancient structures that are located in the Ural Mountains of Russia. The incredible ancient buildings are found in great number and are composed of different forms, including megas, dolmens, and megalithic temples. And while researchers from Russia have catalogued most of them, there is no information available about the ancient culture that erected most of them. The Ural Mountains in Russia are one of the oldest mountain ranges on our planet, having an age of around 250 to 300 million years. Locals view the Ural Mountains and surrounding region as a treasure box filled with a number of minerals including copper, gold, malachite, iron, and precious gems. However, their importance does not reside in the minerals, but in the numerous ancient structures found in the region that continue to baffle scientists to date. Interestingly, the Ural Mountains are famous not only because of their megalithic sites and lost civilizations that have kept scientists busy for years, but the region is also incredibly famous for a number of so-called out-of-place artifacts that have been recovered in the area. One of the most famous opas are tiny structures which are believed to have been the product of an extremely ancient civilization that was capable of developing nanotechnology about 300,000 years ago in the region. The objects were discovered during a geological research mission whose purpose was the extraction of gold in the Ural Mountains in Russia, and while gold was the #1 thing to look for, researchers were amazed to find something apparently much more valuable. The pieces discovered are coils, spirals, and shafts among the list of unidentified components that were unearthed during the geological missions in the area. Returning to the Ural Mountains and megalithic site, it is noteworthy to mention the Sverdlovsk Oblast region located at the center of the Middle Urals, where a number of ancient dolmens are found. Dolmens can be found all around the planet and are not limited to the Ural Mountains. These structures are usually composed of 2 or more vertical stones which offer support for a flat horizontal block on the top. Compared to other dolmens around the world, the dolmens of the Ural Mountains are relatively small in size and were built in 2 main styles. An image of megalith structure number 2. It was carved into a rocky slope with a mound structure covering it. However, the menhas are the most famous megalithic structures found in the Ural Mountains. The menhir is a single vertical stone. It can be found as a single structure or placed together with a number of other monoliths. The menhas discovered in the Ural Mountains include both monoliths and agrupations of several structures. Most of the menhas were discovered near settlements or cemeteries from the Bronze Age. And while the dolmens and menhas found in the Ural Mountains are extremely impressive, the most mysterious structures are located at Ural Island in Lake Chergoyak. The ancient structures at Ural Island date back at least to the Neolithic period. The monoliths are called Megalith #1, Megalith #2, Megalith #3, Ural Island 9, and Ural Island 4. Among the megaliths, #1 is the largest structure discovered on the island with a height of 16 meters by 9. The ancient builders cut megalith #1 into the bedrock and covered it with capstones. The structure has been found to be oriented to the west and includes an elongated entrance, a room referred to as the central hall, and 2 chambers that were connected with a corridor. This ancient temple-like complex has windows, sculptures, and intricate art. But just as megalith number 1, number 2 is equally fascinating. It was found to be carved into a rocky slope and has a mound structure covering it. This ancient structures was found to be oriented true north just as number 1. It contains 2 chambers connected by a corridor. Celtic place of the Bearer Island 4. Megalith number 3 was created with the help of extremely large boulders with a square pit cut, by unknown means, into the central boulder. The structure is encompassed by vertical stone slabs with giant boulders used as capstones. However, while the size and shape of the monoliths of the Ural Mountains are beyond fascinating and intriguing, their mystery resides not in their construction, but in the mysterious ancient culture that created them, thousands of years ago. Today, researchers have extremely limited knowledge about the structures and their builders. It is still unknown what their real purpose was and why there are so many monoliths that stretch across a vast area of land.